Hey yo, what's up YouTube, man? It's your boy LucaBlack. Let's talk about the latest episode of Sabikui Bisco. Alright, episode 3, man. It was that faded moment. You know, I was hyped last episode. If you missed my last episode, my last review, go check it out. Alright. This is the Pawoo versus Bisco fight. You know what I'm saying? I was really anticipating this, dog. Alright. Let's get into it. So, episode starts off. That one pink hair chick, which I don't think we ever got her name. We probably did. But shit, I don't know what happened. We see her walking down the street, you know, and we see them 3 OnlyFans stars, right? On the building, right? They're all kind of looking at this big ass mushroom in the middle of the city. Boom. Pink haired chick gets captured by Governor Kudakawa's fucking henchman. Like, hey yo, bring your ass over here. So I'm assuming that this is in the past, because that would make a lot of sense, yo. But no, actually, it's not the past, because some nigga came through and went to that one brothel. All right, it was like, yo, the doctor's place got attacked, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, who's this shit with the purple hair? The one that be telling stories? I'm guessing that she's the headmaster of the OnlyFans club, right? Of the thought crew. All right. She's kind of surprised. She's like, what the fuck, yo? Dr. Milo got attacked, my nigga. So like things are looking kind of bad. Everybody in the city is kind of finding out what happened, right? People know things were already bad, but didn't know how bad, right? And Dr. Milo is the doctor of the entire city. He's one of them, but he's the best one. Everyone kind of relies on him, right? Because he has great moral composition, right? You know, that's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, everybody's kind of finding out, including those thoughts, right? Which is kind of sad because those thoughts kind of need him, you know? And he could have had a free double hand twist gawk, man. Remember that? Episode 1? He could have had a free double hand twist, yo. And he declined it. It could have been triple hand twist, all right? All 3 of them was down for the gawk, nigga. Like I said, pink hair chick got captured by Governor Kudakawa's fucking henchman. Then boom. We get the opening right after that, all right? We see that CG crab once again. We see that, I don't think the whale was CG. But yeah, you know, pretty interesting opening. Yo, this anime got good music, man. I ain't gonna cap. Like the song at the end. Well, I guess I'll talk about it at the end. But yeah, let's continue. It's the big time, right? After the opening, that big awaited Pawoo versus Bisco fight, right? It cuts back to present time. Or is it past? Because this technically this already happened. Our boy Bisco is interrogating pink hair chick. I really wish I got her name. That pink hair chick's on the floor. You know, she's copping please. Alright? I know her name. Because I saw it somewhere. I just can't put my mind on it, yo. It doesn't matter. She's copping please. Right? Bisco's doing this little shit. Alright, stepping on her back. And you know, she's it seems like she's kind of really comedic relief. I don't think she's meant to be like that serious of a character just yet. But so far, she's been getting the shortest end of the stick, bro. I kind of feel bad for her, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know, she looked pretty cool, and it looks like she takes her job seriously. You know, when she was riding that escargot plane or whatever, she takes her job seriously. But she's getting beat the fuck up everywhere. All right, she's getting chastised by the Governor Kudakawa. Bisco's on her back, literally. I feel bad for her, man. Boom, Pawoo comes all the way from the bottom of the building, right? On a motorcycle. Kind of crazy. I don't know how that works, but hey, this anime has giant mushrooms, all right? Can we really complain? See what I'm saying? See? It cuts back to Milo and Jabi. Jabi is getting healed by Milo. Milo's giving him artificial blood. That's kind of interesting. Apparently things are going well. All right, Jabi is now conscious. He's cracking jokes. He's still moving, even though he's not supposed to. This nigga's a danger to himself. And then it cuts right back to Pawoo and Bisco. Now this is currently present time, right? Because this is what we saw last episode. Bisco, I kind of like him now because, you know, in the middle of a dangerous fight, you know, he's still cracking jokes. He's still making small talk. You know, I like niggas like that, man, all right? Niggas who's taking it easy during the fight. I kind of like that shit, man. You know, my favorite character in Naruto was Shikamaru, all right? You know what I'm saying? Shikamaru, he be chill, calm, collected, cracking little jokes and shit. Remember Shikamaru versus Tamari and shit? You know what I'm saying? You know, that was my shit, all right? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Bisco's, talking this shit, talking about Pawoo. Pawoo's like, yo, nigga, I'm the captain, etc., etc. All right, surrender your mushrooms before I crack your skull. This bitch is violent. I like that. Bisco's like, yo, nigga, even if I did surrender, it looked like you might just kill me, my nigga. So I'm not finna do that, yo. Then the battle engages. Animation during the slice is actually pretty good when she jumped and tried to hit. First of all, this is when I found out that she's not even using a katana. At first, I was caught back. I was like, what the fuck? That's not a sword, my nigga. It's a big ass pole. And when I realized that, I was like, yo, hold on. It's actually kind of clean, all right? At first, I was like, that's kind of whack. I thought, cause if you know me, I'm a katana nigga, right? But when I realized it was a pole, she's sitting there. She's like 120 pounds soaking wet. You know what I'm saying? And she got this fucking pole. That's actually kind of clean. Ain't gonna cap. I like that. It's a very unconventional weapon, And she's swinging it like it's a sword, dog. I fuck with it. And the way it's scraping against the ground, it's cutting the floor as if it's a fucking sword, yo. That's actually pretty cool. During the fight, which has pretty decent animation at some points, Bisco realizes that, yo, she has rust, and he kind of feels bad. I'm like, nigga, it took you this long to realize that half her face is brown, nigga. He realizes it. It's like, yo, if you move too much, you're gonna spread your rust. It's kind of bad for you. And she's not really understanding. She's like, yo, why the fuck you care about me? And she's still slicing and dicing. All right, Bisco's dodging and dodging, bucking and weaving. All right, shucking and jiving. Things are looking kind of bad. It looks like Bisco doesn't really have an intention of knocking her out, killing her, or nothing like that, Which gets you thinking. Boom. Now this is where things get a little interesting. Bisco tries to explain to her that, hey, I'm actually here to help niggas like you. All right, I can help remove that rust. All right, but the way it kept on transitioning between Milo and Jabi's conversation and Bisco and Pawoo's conversation. So Bisco would initiate the conversation, but we would get the explanation from Jabi and Milo. I kind of like it that way, but I would understand if most people want a consistent one scene, right? You know what I'm saying? So I get that. This anime is really trying to do that multiple scene shit, yo. Remember last episode I was like, don't watch this shit while eating. If you're eating, don't watch this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I did. I was like, what the fuck's going on? I mean, I understood it, but I was like, damn, nigga, what the fuck? What happened? Are we in the future or the present? Explanations were given through Milo and Jabi, but the initiation was given through Bisco during the fight. It's a kind of interesting way of telling it. I wonder if there's a manga to this, if they did it the same way in the manga, which I'm sure they would. I kind of like it that way, though. You know what I'm saying? I like it that way. I guess it gives us a perspective as to what Milo and Jabi's kind of doing, right? Because they're still healing up. But I definitely understand people prefer more action, right? You know me, I'm definitely an action nigga, but I like everything. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Mushroom keepers have good intentions generally, but a lot of them are bad. Well, not a lot, but some of them are bad. And Jabi explains shit. He explains the misconception of people have against mushroom keepers, right? And Bisco and Jabi are both mushroom keepers. Mushrooms grow by absorbing the rust. Pretty big, right? It's kind of a revelation. I guess that's kind of not really a plot twist to us, because we have to assume that Bisco is the good guy, right? But for the people, and especially General Pawoo, it's like, yo, what the fuck? Or Captain Pawoo, my bad. It's like, yo, what the fuck? Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. And people, and the reason why mushrooms get a bad rap is that the mushrooms tend to grow near rust. People see that, automatically put two and two together, because niggas are dumber than a sack of bricks. All right? Just look at Twitter. If we don't know how dumb people truly are, take public transportation or go on Twitter. Preferably public transportation, man. Or customer service. Either one. You know how dumb the average nigga really is, huh? It's kind of crazy. But people see that, they put two and two together. Mushrooms go near rust. Oh shit. I guess it is what it is, right? But there's a reasonable explanation through that, right? I forgot the exact explanation, but he explains it. All right, mushrooms are good. All right, Bisco, this nigga throws a whole motorcycle at Pawoo. And she slices it right back at this nigga, all right? Now, I don't know if she cut it in half, but by the way, he threw her motorcycle, all right? And she destroyed her own motorcycle. That shit blew up. He got knocked towards a bowling pin in the middle of the city. Now, this I didn't understand. Why is there a bowling pin in the middle of the city? Just chilling, yo. Now, I would understand that it's a gigantic bowling pin way bigger than every fucking building near that area. So that shit falls over, which it did. That's a lot of destruction, all right? Gets me thinking like, yo, what the fuck? That's dangerous as fuck, number one. Number two, is there a bowling alley nearby? Is this bowling pin here for comedic effect? What the fuck? Generally, Captain Pawoo is not believing a fucking thing Bisco says about mushrooms being able to help the rust and keepers being the good guys, etc. Her whole world is that mushrooms are bad, and she refuses to accept this new revelation, right? Understandable. But bitch, you're dying, all right? Keep an open mind. You're dying, all right? So, you know what I'm saying? But things got really bad when Bisco mentioned that, hey, you remind me of a nigga named Milo who's helping me out, all right? She's like, yo, what the fuck? What you do with Milo? She got kind of pissed, man. Then the fight kind of concludes here with Bisco doing some shady tactics. Poisoning her sword. No, my bad, her pole. All right, and I guess because it got heavy or something like that, she got hindered. He was able to land a decisive blow, arrow to the shoulder, right, to the chest area, and she got put to sleep. It is obviously not fatal, but she's put to sleep, and he catches her in the air. All right, pretty fucking dangerous because it was over a building. And I guess the battle concludes with that, right? And the music during that fight was actually pretty good as well. Yeah, so Bisco wins the fight with shady tactics. All right, he's not a nigga to be trusted. But during that time, it cuts back to the border where Bisco shot that mushroom near the gear. So a gigantic mushroom has grown there. Yeah. Like I said, people, it's gonna cut back from scene to scene, time, place, and time, place. You gotta keep up, all right? Yeah, it goes back to that border, that gatekeeping area. Before Bisco left, he tries to convince them like, yo, get those hippos and put the dookie on the fucking mushroom and help continue it grow, all right? Them two niggas, like the little boy and that man, you know, they ain't trying to hear none of that shit, yo. It's like, what the fuck? Why the fuck would I help maintain the mushroom? All right? And then he started busting, all right? I was like, yo, this man just tried to shoot Bisco in the face. Damn. Yo, he really tried to shoot Bisco in the face, man. It's kind of crazy, man. But he thinks that, you know, obviously that Bisco tried to kill them. I understand their perspective. But I also understand why Bisco doesn't fuck with people. Because he kind of has to play the role of the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? But it's not really. He's not really a bad guy, obviously. But, you know, it's kind of fucked up, man. But yeah, Bisco damn near got shot in the face, and then he ran away trying to help those two people out, right? Boom. It cuts back to Jabi. You know what I'm saying? No. It doesn't come back to Jabi. Bisco carries Pawoo all the way back to the hideout, but he sees that it's been open. He's like, what the fuck? He lands there. A nigga pulls up behind him. He's like, yo, drop the girl and keep your hands up, nigga. Bisco drops the girl. All right, but he pulls out that shank, all right? You know what I'm saying? He slices behind him, and it turns out to be Jabi. Jabi is now moving. You know, he seems to be fully recovered. And things, you know, look pretty good, man, all right? Milo catches up. And this part was, you know, I guess kind of important to, you know, not really because we saw it last episode. But Bisco got a little emotional. He was really happy to see Jabi alive, man. And you know what? He even shed a little tears, man. He was shed a little nigga tears, man. A little gangster tears, man. A little redhead anime boy tears, man. All right. We all know in anime, white-haired protagonists and red-haired protagonists are always edgy motherfuckers, right? And sometimes black, but black is rare. Nah. Sometimes black. White, red, mostly, and sometimes black, all right? Those three are the most are the most edgy protagonists, automatic, you know what I'm saying? And it's nice to see Bisco kind of have a soft spot for Jabi, you know? He is his mentor after all. And he is getting kind of old, you know. It is what it is, all right? So that was a good scene. It's nice to see Bisco, all emotional. All right, boom. This is where Bisco finds out that Pawoo is actually Milo's sister and all that shit, you know. He reaffirms him that, yo, your sister's just sleeping, all right? She's all good. Give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? She gets a shot. Things are going perfect, but they're being surrounded. Boom. That's kind of bad, right? Jabi is like, yo, I'll hold him off, my nigga. You two, y'all go do what y'all have to do, all right? Oh, I kind of forgot to mention something big, yo. Apparently, Bisco is here. Damn, how did I forget to mention this? Bisco is here because of a special mushroom or something like that called the rush eater, right? The rust eater, my bad. And this came from somebody who died, something like that. I guess this mushroom has sprouted from a person's death. And that's why Bisco's been going from city to city trying to find this specific mushroom, right? Boom. That's pretty important, man. That's pretty important. I kind of forgot to mention that. My bad, all right? It's my fault. It's okay, nigga. Yo, look at me. Do you see my eyes? My fault, man. It's my fault, nigga. Anywho. Milo wants to join Bisco in helps finding of this rust eater, right? Hopefully, he can use this rust eater while helping. Well, Bisco wants that to help Jabi. Obviously, Jabi has the rust. He has about a month left to live. But Milo wants also this rust eater to possibly cure his sister. So they both have a common goal. But Bisco has little reason to use Milo at this point, right? Because, you know, only reason Bisco used Milo is because Jabi got shot, right? But now that he's healed, he kind of has no incentive to keep Milo around. Milo wants to tag along because his sister, all right? It is what it is. Jabi kind of pushes them towards each other like, yo, since I have to hold him off, I can't help you synthesize. Bisco's like, yo, if you can't come with me, nigga, who can come? All right? That's where Milo comes in, okay? So they two tag up or team up or whatever. And they kind of had a bonding moment, right? It's like, hey, at this point, we're partners, nigga, all right? So no more sir. Don't call me Akaboshi. All right, just call me Bisco. Drop the formality. And let's roll, nigga. All right? Now, it is taking Milo some time to adjust. But he does just that, man. And that's kind of a nice bonding moment right there. You know, that's what's up. That's what's up. Bisco's like, hey, yo, this might be the last time you ever see your sister, nigga, all right? So, do whatever you need to do, and then let's roll. Now, this part was kind of funny. My nigga Milo has some sort of soliloquy, all right? You know, he's over there caressing her face, giving her pendants and shit. It's like, yo, I'm gonna miss you. Don't forget about me, you know? Typical anime soliloquy, you know, type of monologue right there, right? We see visibly that Bisco's in the background like, hey, hurry the fuck up, nigga. Yo, we gotta go, dog. We getting surrounded, yo. I kind of found that a little funny because that happens so often in anime where it's like a character just has their moment for like 3 minutes, but in anime time it's like 16 seconds, nigga. You know, it's kind of crazy, yo. But yeah, that was a nice joke. I kind of really enjoyed that, right? You know, boom. After that, them two go about their merry way. They're being chased, all right, by niggas on lizards, all right? Lizards. What the fuck? Can somebody explain this? Why does Captain Pawoo has a motorcycle, but these dudes got lizards, yo? So, I guess it's official now, right? We're gonna have possibly 2 teams. It might be Captain Pawoo and Jabi. But Milo did say that, yo, the policeman was gonna take her. So I think Jabi might be alone, actually. But there's a possibility that it could be Captain Pawoo and Jabi, while being Milo and fucking Bisco, y'all. Truthfully, I would like to have 2 teams. This anime really wants to do that whole perspective thing, where with multiple scenes, right? I think that'll be good for this anime, man. You know, I don't know. But hopefully it's Captain Pawoo and Jabi both team up, because I want to see more of both of them actually. But yeah, they're running away. They're going over the border. They're surrounded. All right, but they managed to escape by once again growing a gigantic mushroom and going over the whole gate. Pretty cool. Like I said, they was getting chased by lizard men when this world clearly has motorcycles and turrets that attach to fucking hippos. It's kind of advanced and primitive at the same time. I don't get it, yo. I don't get it. It's weird. But then again, we do have a giant crab, all right? After they hop over the gate, the ending happens, all right? Now, the ending is very unremarkable. By the way, during the scene when they was getting chased by lizards, that song was fire. When they jumped over the whole city, all right? And they saw Jabi, like, yo, I'm safe, bro. Go ahead. That whole music section was kind of fire, man. It reminds me of Bayonetta. Like instrumental Bayonetta music. It's kind of like that, man. It's like, I can't explain it. Kind of has that piano-ish kind of synthesis type of video game type of soundtrack, you know? Japanese niggas do music great, man. All right, you already know that, man. All right, and the video games like Nier Automata, whatever, you know. Fucking every JRPG ever, basically, right? Japanese developers always do music great, man, and that's no exception when it comes to anime. And in this case, it definitely had like a Bayonetta-esque composer type of tone to it. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same composer that did Bayonetta. I don't know. But yeah, that I lost my train of thought. That last little section, that last scene has some really good music. I fuck with that, yo. After the ending, we get extra scenes, all right? We learn a little bit about, you know, the world before the rust. We see a shrine, you know, with the statue of a monkey. We see tanks and choppers and shit, you know, and all that were all affected by the rust. So we learn a little bit about the lore of the entire world. Then boom, this big memorial starts walking. Then boom, the episode kind of ends after that. It's kind of weird. All right. Yeah, in the preview, it appears that the pink-haired chick that's working for Governor Kurokawa might be part of the main gang. That's what's up. You know what? If that happens, I'll definitely fuck with that. But yeah, it is what it is, dog. Overall, pretty good episode. I wish the Captain Pawoo and Bisco fight was much longer. But then again, they did shorten it because they had to explain the whole Rust Eater and the whole Mushroom Keepers are actually good guys type of shit, you know? I understand, right? Captain Pawoo is pretty cool. The fact that she fights with a pole makes it even more badass, in my opinion. I fuck with that. I hope we get to see more of her. Jabi is clearly okay because he saw them off at the end. So Jabi's okay. That's great. I wonder if Jabi's gonna be... I don't think Jabi will be chased throughout the city, right? Because Jabi is not on the wanted posters. It's really Bisco. So I think Jabi will be safe within the city. That's great. The journey has begun. Milo and Bisco is now on their journey to get the Rust Eater. Fantastic, right? We finally formed their bond. That's great. Common goal. Let's get this shit, basically, right? What do I want from this anime at this point, though, right? I want more lore into the technology. Like I said, why is it turrets attached to hippos? Motorcycles, but yet niggas are still riding lizards, right? Why is there escargot planes, but niggas is riding crabs and shit, right? Why couldn't Bisco get a fucking, I don't know, a Jeep, nigga? Bisco could ride a Jeep. Wouldn't that make more sense in a fucking desert, right? What, a Jeep in the desert? Yeah, a Jeep in the desert. I don't know. I wish things became more clear as to why they are the way they are. But I guess it's just up to user interpretation. But yeah, if there's planes and shit, half snails, half planes. Let me get a fucking a pit bull Jeep, nigga. Let me get a fucking alright? Let me get a fucking cat minivan, alright? Let me get a motherfucking I don't know, man. Alright? At this point, you get what I'm saying, right? It would be kind of cool to get more explanation. Music is fantastic, man. Damn, this shit got a good soundtrack, man. It's not no. I might be overhyping it. It's a good soundtrack though. It's definitely a good soundtrack, and I love my soundtracks and my animes, man. My games and my anime. It is what it is, yo. Damn. What else? I don't know. All I want at this point is explanation and more fights, man, because the music will be consistent, I assume, throughout the entire show. Oh, I want to know more about that pink hair chick too, all right? Governor Kudokawa's kind of henchman. I think she might be part of the main party, yo. You know? And she look a little cute or whatever like that, you know? So, you know, that would be fantastic if she was part of the main crew. Boom. It is what it is, yo. I man, it's your boy LucaBlack, all right? Hit that like button, all that good shit. I forgot. I told myself to stop saying that. But if you do enjoy the video, hit that like button. It helps me out a lot, all right? Till then, y'all, catch me here next week on Monday. Episode 4, Sabikui Bisco, all right? Yo, peace.